another segment of my video. I am Dr. Kings, your financial investment coach, and this is Gist with K, a YouTube channel where we discuss matters of national importance. On this video today, I want to take us on a journey and talk to us on the 5 richest countries in Africa. I made a study, a research on the outcome of some African country for the last 11 years, and the research covered from 2010 to 2021. From 2010 to 2021, what some of the African countries have amounted to as per their gross domestic product, GDP, and their internal revenue, and their foreign reserve, and what they can boast of, not by population, by reserve that they have, by what they have. You know, from where I came from, the country I came from, Nigeria, they always say we are the giant of Africa. Nigeria is giant of Africa. I think Nigeria is giant of Africa by population, not by GDP, not by revenue, not by reserve, not by what they have. It's just by population. Nigeria is overpopulated. Nigeria is overpopulated, and that's why the cost of living here is so much, is on the high rise, and that's why a lot of, by those at the top, corruptions at the highest level. I think they teach other African countries. Okay, so on this video, I will run you through 5 African countries, richest African countries, as per GDP, internal revenue, and their foreign reserve. Okay, so I'm not talking about the giant by population. I'm talking about what they have, what they can offer by resources, so on and so forth. Okay, I'm starting from number 5 to number 1. 5 to 1. Number 5 on my list is Kenya. Kenya. In the year 2010, Kenya have a GDP and reserve of $65 million in the year 2010. And where is Kenya? Kenya is situated along the Indian Ocean in East Africa. Kenya is situated along the Indian Ocean in East Africa. In 2010, they have a total reserve of $65 million, and they walk through their economy. In 2021, Kenya have 369 billion in their reserve in 2001, and this is a percentage rise of 467.69% from 2010 to 2021, a space of 11 years. The next country on my list today is Morocco. In 2010, Morocco have a GDP and reserve of $206 billion. $206 billion, and they walked through their reserve. In 2021, Morocco amounts a fortune of $374 billion. $374 billion, with a percentage rise or increase or change of 88.55%. Where is Morocco situated? Morocco is situated along the Atlantic and Mediterranean Sea, the Atlantic Ocean and Mediterranean Sea, and is a country with diverse culture such as Arab, Berbers, and Europe. You can find all in Morocco. So from 2010, they grew from $206 billion to $374 billion in 2021. The next country on my list today is Nigeria. Nigeria in 2010 have a total reserve as per GDP and internal revenue of 228 billion in 2010, and in 2021 it grew to 52 billion dollars. $56 billion. All this figure is in dollars. Nigeria have a percentage change or percentage rise in of 229.82%. They grow this money, they grow this earning on a percentage scale of 229.82%. And Nigeria happened to be in the West Africa, situated along the Gulf of Guinea. Number 2 on my list is South Africa. South Africa is the number 2 on my list on this video. In case you are just watching or coming across this channel for the first time, kindly subscribe, like, drop your comment and share. And if you are a returning subscriber, like and drop your comment and share. Thank you. Let's get this video, make it reach a wider audience. Okay, thank you, my returning subscriber, for your assistance and the community you are building with us. Thank you. South Africa in 2010 have a GDP and reserve of $938 billion in 2001. $938 billion in 2001, and in 2021, in 2010 rather, in 2021 it dropped to $879 billion. There is a decrease, and the decrease in percentage is 4.37%. 4.37%. Why? Because the country has faced a lot of crises ranging from xenophobia and all those stuff. And South Africa have a population of 59.8 billion people. 59.8 million people. Although they have a strong economy that have backed them up for decades. But as at 2021, there is a 4.37% decrease on their GDP and their earning. The number 1 and the Oga of them all in this video is Egypt. In 2010, Egypt have a GDP of $552 billion. Gross domestic product, reserve, and so on. But in 2021, it rose from 552 billion to 1.4 trillion, with this like more than 60% on a percentile change. And Egypt is a country and the only African country with the strongest economy. The only African country with the strongest economy, and the only African country with a GDP of over $1 trillion. Over $1 trillion. The economy is growing stronger and stronger and stronger every day. And Egypt have a very good economic development that bring tourists to their country, which make them to sit at the top of the richest country in Africa. So when you want to talk, the country we mention is not by population, it's by GDP, what they have, their reserve, and what they can boast of. So majority of us Nigeria, when we talk, we say giant of Africa. Giant of Africa is in population, not in resources and GDP. And if you have stayed thus far in this video, kindly subscribe, like, comment, and share so that it will get to a wider audience. Thank you for staying thoughtful. See you on my next video. I still remain Dr. Kings, your financial investment coach. Stay blessed and see you.